I wanted to show you all of the major herbs that I have. So that would be things like lemon balm. Use this in a lot of different things because it's a good supportive herb. And hibiscus, because it also is a very good supportive herb. Plus, it's really delicious and it's high in vitamin C. Ginger is one of my favorite. I also use this in fermenting to make ginger bugs. It has excellent active, well-known effects. Calendula, also sometimes pronounced calendula. It is a great supportive herb. I also make lots of things for the skin because it's very good for the skin. And then holy basil. Holy basil is a good supportive herb as well. It's great for immunohealth. I use this one a lot. This is actually not grown in my garden, but I usually do grow it in my garden each year. Chamomile. Also grow this in my garden. Haven't had much luck in the last couple of years, but when it's fresh, it tastes like green apples. So it is an excellent supportive herb as well. It's very good for soothing digestion as well as improving sleep. You can also use it in facial toners. Hyssops, it's a good active herb as well. It helps to clear congestion and soothe coughs, so it's good this time of the year. Butterfly pea flower is one of the prettiest ones that I have. It will actually turn your tea blue. It's a good supportive herb and it definitely boosts your mood. Rosemary. I actually have several different bottles of this in my herb and kitchen. It's a good supportive herb and it improves circulation. It's also been known to enhance memory as well. Catnip. This is one that I definitely use on a regular basis as well. I'm probably going to convert it to one of the 1-gallon jars here soon because I am finding a lot of uses for it. It's really great for treating anxiety and it also helps you with digestive issues as well. And some of the smaller ones. This is a much condensed bottle of lavender, but I usually have it all the way up into the 1-gallon jar until I get down to the smaller one. Lavender's great in making incense. It's great for making shampoos and lotions, but it's also really good in teas as well. And I also make a lavender syrup with this one. Red clover is a good supportive herb as well. It is been known to be very healing during menopause, and it has a hormonal balancing properties to it as well. This is a newer one for me, so we're going to see how this works out in my herbal practice. Slippery elm bark. This is also a great supportive herb. It has mucilage in it, so very similar to what's inside of okra or aloe vera. So it's very good for sore throats, digestive issues, respiratory discomfort. Echinacea. This is one of the more well-known herbs. It's really good for boosting the immunity. Cinnamon, this is one of the ones that I have in a bunch of different forms too. This is the variety of cinnamon that's in cinnamon chips. I do like this in soaps specifically, but it's also good in this chip form in teas. I'm going to start using the chip form in my chai tea blend as well, as opposed to the whole cinnamon sticks that I've been breaking down. Cinnamon's known for regulating blood sugar and improving digestion. Wild lettuce, this is a new one for me. It's a mild sedative and a pain reliever. So I'm hoping to add it to some of my anxiety tinctures in the next couple of months. Vervain. Vervain is known for its calming and anti-inflammatory properties. It's a good supportive herb. I don't use a whole lot of it, but it is one of the major ones in rotation in my herbal practice. Black cohosh. It's a hormone balancer, so I'm planning to use it in some of my menopause tinctures in the coming future. And it's known to relieve menopause and menstrual discomfort. Lion's mane, I have this in several forms as well. This is the powdered version. I typically use all of my mushrooms in coffee blends as opposed to tea blends, but I also use them in smoothies and in soups and salad dressings. Reishi mushroom. This is an adaptogen. It's good for brain health and function on the lion's mane, and then on the reishi, it's an immune booster. Same thing. Use that in coffee. I also got changa mushroom. This one's an adaptogen for immune booster as well, so you could use those interchangeably. And then I have maitake mushroom here. It also has immune functions and is known to lower blood sugar levels. So those all three of those can be used interchangeably. Burdock root, this has detoxifying properties and it really helps to support the liver and improve skin condition. I'm going to try using this in salad. When it's fresh, I like using it in salads like a carrot, or you could roast it like a carrot too. It's really actually delicious. It tastes very much like a parsnip or a carrot does. But I use this typically in salad dressings and decoctions for inflammation. We've got nettle. Nettle is good for supporting your kidneys. It also improves your iron level and reduces inflammation. It's a good supportive herb. We have peppermint. Everyone knows peppermint. Peppermint tea is one of the main ingredients in a lot of herbal teas. It helps people with digestive issues and reduces headaches and alleviates respiratory congestion. This is another mushroom to go with the other mushrooms. This is ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is really good to reduce stress as well. We also have elderberry. Elderberry is a very common berry used for immune boosting, especially this time of year. Then we have comfrey. This is typically used for healing of bones and tissues. And is also used for processing fractures, sprains, and bruises. That's usually used as a compress. Passion flower. This one is really good natural sedative and relieves nervous tension and anxiety. I use it in my anxiety tinctures. Raspberry leaf. This one's really good for women's support. This is one of the primary ingredients in my Lady Parts blend. And I really love that one. We also have marshmallow root. This one also has mucilage, so it's slippery, it's coating on the throat, it's good for the digestive system, and you can also make marshmallows out of it. Yarrow, this is really good for wound healing. I typically make a tincture of this to use in place of Neosporin. It also can reduce fevers and promote circulation. Valerian, this is the more intense version of chamomile. It's definitely really great for insomnia. It's very calming and it's a natural sedative, but I mostly only use this if I'm wanting to go to sleep. Oregano, or as my aunt calls it, oregano. This is used as an antifungal, antibacterial, and it is an immune booster. Oregano oil is probably one of the best things for a sinus infection that I've ever used. Lemongrass, this one's actually from my garden. It grows like gangbusters. I love lemongrass mostly in my cleaning products, but it's also digestive. It has calming properties as well. It's great for relaxation. Also makes really good incense as well. Mugwort, this is a good primary herb that I have. You can have some really vivid dreams on this if you put this into like a sleepy time tea. And it's also good to ease digestive and menstrual discomfort. And then some of the little ones that I have left are white willow bark. This one is used for pain relieving. Bee balm, I grow this out in my garden. It's digestive support, and it's also good for respiratory health. And you can treat infections on the skin with this. Sage, I grow a couple different kinds of this. This is just the straight white sage. I also grow green sage as well. Sage is a good active herb. It's really good to enhance memory and improve digestion and support your respiratory. Licorice root. This one's good for soothing sore throats and boosting adrenal health. I like to use this in my lady parts tea as well, even though it's not commonly used for menstruation issues. I find it to be very supportive of that. This is one of my favorite ones that I grow out in my garden. This is toothache plant. The properties of the little buds of the plant will make your mouth go numb. So if you're having tooth pain, anything like that, I typically make an analgesic that goes on sore teeth or gums. It also could be used as a rinse. It's just one of the cool things that I grow in my garden. And then I have a different kind of lion's mane here. This is the whole one. I do typically, whenever I can get lion's mane at the farmer's market or grow it here at the house, we'll freeze dry it. And then after it's freeze dried, we'll condense it down into one of the mushroom powders. But it's also good freeze dried like this for cooking as well. Oh, and as we know, lion's mane is good for brain health and enhances cognition. So those are my herbs.